Hey YouTube, I'm doing outstanding and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I really like this game so far. I was able to play a little bit earlier today and I decided to post it immediately because I really liked it and I wanted to get it out there as soon as possible. So, here I am recording episode 2 for tomorrow.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh, fun. Okay. Sick house. Don't know what I'm doing. Hot meals, cold meals, live music when available. Day-old Saltuna. 2 bits off. Interesting. Alright. Just gonna go directly to the waypoint. I'm gonna aim for like just completing the story. I'll do some fucking around on my own time after this is done. Saltuna. Ooh. Oh, it's... I don't know if anybody can see me or something. Sign of health. No, schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice Foreman and/or Supervisor. Blah blah blah. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. Oh God. Paying for your sick leave? Oh my God. Work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Oh my God. That's disturbing. Alright. That's cool. I like that. It's like space punk.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Is that so? Well, you must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
It's because I don't work here.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Well, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Sounds fair to me. Now, when you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
All right. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
Living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Alright. Well, if you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Oh, that's new. Alright. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. They provide combat support, skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity, and you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Okie doke. I still just point the gun at him. I don't know how to sheath it, so to say. But that's alright. So now what? Can we just leave?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oof. I don't think he's gonna like that.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office
What?
before we talk.
We're not in his office.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Well,
Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh. Figures. Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
What does it say A for instead of B for? Twice now. It's done that. Alright. I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, alright. I guess we'll head this way first.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
She's following me, right? Oh. She's slow, but yeah. Salt tuna cannery, the only source of protein a busy worker needs. Terraforming is still a young science stream, and some of the results have been unpredictable, particularly with the effect. Oh, okay. Unique armor and weapons can be found around Hosium. Oh, okay, fine. Loading screens too fast. So I've had a little bit to drink tonight.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
But data collapsed all the way over there. Oh, but I... Oh my god. Okay. So is... Where is he? Okay, so I see those, right? But it told me the vicar was in here, and I gotta go talk.
You down?
No.
Nothing.
Heard something outside the walls today. Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
So where's the vicar? Oh, God damn it. So how do I tell how good it is? Like, if it's been damaged and all that? Oh, condition 89. 100. A saber. Good to know. Anyway, map. That's okay. Not that one. Over here.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. Hey, how did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Make it so. You know what, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right. Just talk to everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I didn't assume it was safe.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
That's so. Handsome sum, you say. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
No. He doesn't even know. Be so easy. Okay.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You mentioned some... well, you know, we'll talk later. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the quickest way out of the hole, but not the quickest way there. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. The Dissident Hunter. Hey, see? Loading screen too. That looks amazing. Look at... Holy shit. I love it. I really do. Ooh. There's a volcano here. That's exciting. There's gonna be a little bit of traveling, I think. A lot of walking, so gotta travel 400 meters. Ah, man, I'm still excited about being able. So I love Isaac Asimov, and this seems very Asimovian. Honestly, I'm surprised there's not more robots. I mean, what with calling them spacers, with the canneries working the way that they do, like, this seems a little bit too accurate, if you ask me. Oh shit, those are mines. Ah! Okay. Don't die on me, Pavardi. What are you... No, I need to continue on the mission.
What's that noise?
Incoming!
Okay, not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I'm not good at this. That was bad. Oh god, don't tell me. Oh no.
Incoming!
Oh shit.
Rat smoke! Nice one! I'm on it!
Okay, we may have got a little bit more involved than I thought. A little bit quicker than I would have anticipated. Okay, so I'm gonna want better health. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go for better dialogue. And much better guns. That's what I want. That's what it's gonna be. Let's do this. Come on. Great, I already knew that. Oh, he had an assault rifle. There we go. This'll be useful. How do I heal her? That's what I want to know. Come on. Would you... We're only 90 meters away now. I like these roads. They're fancy.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
You're lying. I'm looking for
Answers,
Adelaide.
huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yeah, I got my sights on you, motherfucker. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
What's up with the ears being like super see-through and red? Alright, I'll get out of here.
Much obliged.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divide your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
You can't pass a power regulator, and I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Man, everybody's trying to... I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Jesus.
Something you need?
I want your opinions.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Never been much for religion myself.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
Well, let's get back to it. Ah, shit. So the real question is, do I want to be an ass to these people or to the crazy fucks back at the town? Yeah, man, it's not, I really don't know. What? Oh. I mean... Should I take it? Probably not. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because... Sorry. That's a revolver. Ooh. Ooh. Did I just find a pristine item? Plasma Alive. It's not pristine, I don't think. It's... But who... What did I pick up that was pristine? Not sure, but I want to replace my pistol with that and then put that there. Oh, I fucking love revolvers, man. I got this blade, I got this, and then I have a plasma gun. Cool. Alright. Look, man, I'm gonna head down to the plant. Fuck, I guess I'm gonna have to route power here. I don't want to be the good guy. I don't want to be a villain either. I just want to play the game. See, that looks unhealthy. Right there. Alright, I'm in a jump from romantic control terminal. Whatever, man. Mechanical sentry. That's not a good sign.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Can you open it up? This thing's fucking powerful. Hey.
Everyone all right?
What do you mean, everyone? It's just us. Can I give her a new gun?
Something you need?
I guess not. Alright, well that's disappointing. We're going in! Oh, God, ow, my eye. Oh. Oh, okay, fine. What is
The
this?
control room should be off to the...
Spacer's Choice automated sales unit. Vending machines. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items. Interesting. But is there anything worth buying? Bunch of nanners. Those are not normal fucking bananas, yo. I can sell. That's alright. Revolver, light assault rifle, so impact hammer. Fuck yeah. That's cool as shit. Armor. That's something I'm gonna need. Oh, I only have 97 bits. Can I sell? Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to use that, so okay. Let's go ahead and sell junk. Sell that. Standard troop helmet. I mean, I guess I could just wear that. Alright.
I hope we can...
I know she's trying to say something, I'm just not listening. I guess it's better than what I got.
All right then.
Here we go! Don't mess with us. Nice one!
Shut up. Well, that was brutal. I'm sorry, little guy. I just wanted to see what would happen. I thought he would die.
Here it comes!
Okay. Redirect power. Warning, save. Did I do it? No, I think it says something was broken.
Three
I should have.
switches. That'll be easy enough.
Yes. Okay. Sealed, huh? Oh, okay, yeah, he gave me that. Okay. Should I pick it? I'll pick it. Oh, that's cool looking.
Incoming! We did it! Down they go!
Well, she got a new weapon. That's good. It's healthy. She needed it.
There's two more.
Here they come!
It's only 3 shots. There's no point in charging it up. Ooh, it's exciting. Look at that. Who said that? Where are you, Higgins?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, is that so? That was easy.
Nice one! Here they come!
On combat, she is.
Don't mess with us.
Okay, well, that was easy. I just shut off the steam valves. This is level 13, so, you know. Ooh, a laboratory outfit. If I was looking for cool instead of just armor, this workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor. Keep you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. So you're saying I could work on this? If I had mods for it, I could. But I don't have mods for anything right now. They don't even provide me with a free one to start me off? That's just mean.
One to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Honey, I'm not sure.
Yeah, huh?
You're the one that talked to me! Whatever, you're...
Incoming! Down they go! That's the last of them!
Okay. Bard. Interesting. Oh, that was easy. May as well open up for later.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Sounds like you're coming with me on a long journey, honey.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
You know what? I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
She's not real. You don't have a crush on her. It's okay. Ah, shit. Okay, master control to processing. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm gonna... Oh, God, what do I do? God, they put me in such a position, I don't know. Oh, man, you know what? I think they do make a good point. But maybe they'll go to Vale, right? That's what I see. So I'm gonna redirect power to Botanical Laboratory. Oh, God, I'm waiting in suspense, man. I'm just gonna put all the points into that, because that seems like the best plan. I haven't even fast traveled once, so I want to up my walking speed. Codex, blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't know what she's gonna say, man, but I feel like she's not gonna be happy about it.
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town?
Well, don't go to Vale.
All those people.
Right? I'm sorry, I just... Oof. Ooh, they're not happy with me. They're now off put. Okay, let me get out of here. I don't know what we're gonna do about this. They're definitely not gonna be happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below if you want to see more of this. You're going to see more of it anyway because I want to play it. So, anyway, thank you guys.